Hello, welcome, good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, good day. So tonight I'm just coming on to do a reading for the Divine Feminine Collective, see what Goddess wants to say to us tonight. What do we need to hear for our growth and elevation? What do we need to hear to be better, to rise, to ascend, and to be our best selves? So let's see what wants to come out today. Goddess. What messages do you have for the Divine Feminine Collective? What messages do you have for the Divine Feminine? That went nowhere. For the Divine Feminine Collective. What messages do you have for the Divine Feminine Collective? Three of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. The Star. So, yeah. You may, especially with Venus retrograde that we just got out of and Mercury retrograde, you may have had feelings of your past traumas, feelings of your past heartbreaks, but not just from how others have broke your heart, but possibly how you have broke others' hearts, or how you did not operate as your highest self. Times in your past when you didn't know what you know now. So the Three of Swords is about pain, betrayal, just not a good feeling in your heart. So Spirit is saying, yes, acknowledge that, but it is time to vibrate and focus on higher with the Star here, and know that your hope is being restored. Your faith is being restored. With the Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest knight, but he's building stability. So you have to stay focused right now. Spirit is saying you have to stay focused. Stay focused. And he has his bullseye, whatever these, oh God, bow and arrows, bullseyes. He has his bow and arrows, so, meaning he has a direct target. Stay focused on your vision. Stay focused on what you know that Spirit has showed you that is yours. Okay? Stay focused on your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. The pain happened, yes. The betrayal happened, yes. You haven't always been who you are now, yes. None of us have. But you've grown. You've grown, and that's the key. That's the key to this path is constant ascension and elevation. You're not going to get it right all the time, but the more you work at it, the more you pray, the more you take sacred action, you will receive all that you seek. Okay? Look how hopeful she is, looking up at the stars, knowing that she is protected and guided. Protected and guided. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else, guys? Can you tell me more about the Three of Swords? Tell me more about the Three of Swords, please. Why is the Three of Swords here? Six of Cups. So, yeah, this could be from a past lover. This could be pain from a past lover, pain from trauma in your childhood, even. Six of Cups can represent, like, childhood memories or, like, nostalgia. So this could be pain from your upbringing, just your past relationships, and this could be related to times when you were vulnerable, okay, and someone betrayed that. Someone betrayed your truth. Someone betrayed your authenticity. Someone betrayed you opening yourself up. But know that in this next chapter, you're going to get something bigger, better people, better friends, better lovers, lover, better, depending on what you're into, lovers, lover. You're going to get better of all of it. Better of all of it. All right. What other messages do you have, Goddess? King of Cups. All right. So this is an emotionally in tune king. He's intuitive. And he just flows. He just flows. This King of Cups, he doesn't rush. He goes through the ebbs and the flows. Okay, in the traditional tarot, we know he is on a throne. It's like a stone throne, if I'm not mistaken. In the water, just floating, calling shots, but floating. And the spirit is saying, flow like water, okay? Don't resist. Don't resist whatever feelings come up. Process them, and alchemize, okay? Alchemize off of the past hurt and the past pain to make yourself 10 times better, 10 times stronger, 10 times more magnetic, 10 times more attractive, 10 times more abundant, okay? If we stay rooted in this energy, and you see it's a shadow. So if we stay in the shadows of life, don't get me wrong, shadow work is a part of the healing journey. That's a part of it. But you cannot stay there. You cannot stay there. It's time to take action and movement towards the prize, okay? And towards what spirit, what Goddess has promised you is yours, okay? What you've been promised is yours. Keep your hope and your faith. Yes, hope and faith and prayers is nothing without action. So I'm not saying just sit there and pray all day. I mean, do pray all day, okay? Prayer is essential, you know, and prayer is not an act of begging. It's really an act of conversation, honestly. That's how I use prayer, to give thanks, to acknowledge, to honor. But whatever works for you. Let's see. Get one more card. Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. And you truly can have it all. And the goddess wants you to have all that you desire, honestly. But you have to let the pain go. You have to let the pain go. It could be holding you back from some of your manifestations, holding on to what no longer serves. What no longer serves. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. Like, in some situations and some people and places are not as easy as a 1, 2, 3 bye. But if there are people that deserve to be not necessarily 1, 2, 3, but a bye, you got to make that step, babe, to buy they ass, because there's bigger work at play and you have a bigger calling on your life than that past. And like I said, there's better friends, better relationships, better people, better business, better everything that is on the horizon for you. With the 9 of Pentacles, eating the fruits of his labor, fresh, juicy watermelon, surrounded by plush green, and just, you deserve a life of luxury. But we gotta let the pain go. Like I said, we just got out of the Venus retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, so there's a lot going on. I know a lot came up for me personally too, with some things I had to process. So it's a part of the journey. It is a part of the journey. So what oracle symbols does a collective need to connect with? What oracle symbols? Soulmate, protection, yeah, knowledge, yeah. So when you know better, you do better, okay? Know that you are protected from this past energy, okay? So it probably definitely is like past lovers, and soulmate came out as well. But heartbreak, you know, just past processing heartbreak, processing betrayals. Know that you are protected through this. You're protected through it. And now that you have the knowledge, now that you have the, you've seen how things played out, you've had time to reflect on what you could have did better, what others could have done better, and how you can be better you going forward. You have the knowledge now. So like I said, you know better, you do better, and we move on. We move forward because we got a mission. You have a mission. You have a mission to shit on all that tried to stab you in the back, or that did. You have a mission, okay? And know that spirit hears your prayers. I know sometimes we get so caught up in the day-to-day of life, or sometimes we reach a period where things just feel kind of like stale. You know what I mean? Like, know that greater is coming, but you have to tap in and process these lingering emotions from this past lover or these past relationships that may be holding you back from rejuvenation and a fresh start, okay? Before you can fully receive all the fruits, dead weight has to go. Dead weight has to go. And that includes feelings too. Sometimes we can have let go of the person, the people, place, or things. Like, we may not physically have them in us or around us anymore. Not in us, but have them in our energy anymore. But let me rephrase. We may not physically have them around us, but energetically we're holding their frequency. So it's like it almost doesn't matter that they're not physically there, because you're still holding on to them. So they still exist. What is another message that you wish to bring forth to the collective? Just give me one card. Strength tested. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, God. All right. Strength tested. Says, whew, you are being tested, but you've got this. Stay the course, beautiful. Confront your fears and insecurities with courage. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You are a multi-passionate natural leader. Stand up for yourself and express your needs clearly while maintaining grace and respect for others. Powerful beyond measure describes you and the ancestors of your ancestors. You walk in strength and fortitude. You will not only survive your current challenges, you will thrive. Amen to that. Says, my child, you are in charge of your life. Some of your ancestors had their natural leadership abilities beaten into quiet and submission. Own your power. And the declaration is, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. So you are stronger than the past hurts. You are stronger than the betrayals. You are stronger. You are strong. Okay? And you have what it takes to move forward. Okay? The nights are about action, and it's time to move. Slow and steady wins the race sometimes. A lot of the times. Because it means you're putting in the work. So yes, you may not see the results overnight, but know that the work that you're putting in towards your spiritual growth, towards your ascension, is paying off, okay? It's a test of your strength. Clearly, that's what Spirit is saying. It's a test. But know that you are protected, and take the knowledge, the downloads that you receive from Spirit. Take the knowledge that you receive. Look at the synchronicities when you're thinking about this situation or these certain people, and know when it's time to move forward. Again, a test of your strength to see, are you going to fold or are you going to follow through and go on to be great? The choice is yours. We all have free will. What are you going to decide? What are you going to decide, babes? All right, I'm going to pull one more of this oracle. I just am feeling called to do that, and then I'll close up. Fertile ground. Fertile ground. Mother of Earth. What a time to be alive. Enjoy this moment. Be present. You bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and then make love because you can. We see you. You are a generous and savvy person of business and a natural cheerleader for others. Make sure you also take care of you as you continue to lead your community. This ancestor loves her home. The Mother of Earth is fully grounded and never bored. How can you make your home a more loving and luxurious environment? And the declaration is, all we do is win. All right, so 2 pentacles here. And yes, of course, the pentacles are about getting grounded. So with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles, definitely ground yourself in the energy of staying connected to the divine, staying connected to your spirituality and your prayer life. That's huge, 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 huge to get past the bullshit, honestly. And like I said, not a prayer of begging and, oh, please, can I do this? Can I have this? Can I have this? No. But whatever works for you. But for me, it's a no. Prayer, like I said, is more so a way of thanking, a way of really connecting with the divine. So just get rooted if you have not, or you slacked with your spirituality and your connection to spirit, get rooted in that. God, Goddess, your ancestors, your gods, they want to hear from you. They want to hear from you. And I'm sure a lot of you are tapped in. I know a lot of you are tapped in and have a strong connection to your spirit team, and that's awesome. But for those that have drifted away or have not even started to connect, but are feeling this frequency, spirit is definitely saying tap more into your spiritual team. Okay, look to them for guidance. That's what they're there for. They want to help you. They want to gift you. They want to gift you, but you have to get quiet, you have to get centered, and you have to be able to listen and be willing to listen to what they say, because sometimes we get the downloads from spirit, we receive the messages, and then we go and do the complete opposite, because it's like, that's not what I want to hear. Bye. No. All right, so thank you for joining. I hope this resonated. For some, if not all of you that encounter this, and many blessings. Thank you so much.